doing a recap of week 2, right? Right, I think. Yes, a recap. A recap. It's been a long week. So we did school Monday. That went fairly well. We didn't do school Tuesday because it was a birthday. It was Elizabeth's birthday, who is right there sleeping. Then we didn't do school on Wednesday because I had a doctor's appointment, and that took up most of the morning. I want to say most of the morning. And then by the time I got home, I was completely drained, and so I laid down to take a nap. And so I just was like, you can have a free day today. So that's what we did. On the 15th, we did diagnostic testing, a little bit more diagnostic testing, and she's about right. She's right where she needs to be. So she's in 2nd grade, and she's about, I would say, about 2 months in, according to them. So 2nd grade, 2 months, something like that, which is really nice. On Friday, I decided to get injured. I was saving my oldest daughter, who's pictured up there, my oldest daughter, Phoenix, from a praying mantis. A praying mantis had gotten right beside her bed, and she didn't notice it while she was climbing down the ladder to her loft bed. She didn't notice it. She was half asleep. But when I was walking back through, I noticed it, and it was pretty big. It was probably about that big. And I was like, you are not supposed to be inside. So I put it in a jar, took it outside, let it go. And as I was like putting the jar back into the mudroom, and I came back outside to take my husband to work, I don't know what happened, but between the first stepping stone that we have and the second stepping stone, I lost my footing and I twisted my ankle. I sprained it pretty badly. Now, my right ankle gets all kinds of torture done to it because ever since I was like 9 years old, it's had something happen to it. It got ran over by a car with me still in the car. That's a fun story to tell. It's been sprained, at least once a year. Probably more than that. I've sprained it like 2 or 3 times in a week, where I just walk them off and don't actually like take precautions because I get them so often. I would just try to walk them off, and I would walk longer than what I was supposed to, and I would end up twisting it even more. Yeah, not smart, but I was like 19 when that happened. So this time I knew it was different because I could not put like hardly any pressure on it. I can still move my foot. I can move my toes. I can like semi-twirl it around. I can bend it back and forth. So it's not broken. Not to my knowledge. It's not broken. I did not go to the doctor. But I went ahead, drove my husband to work, came back. I went shopping because we needed eggs. So I walked the entire grocery store, came back. Then because for some reason they always put the eggs all the way in the far back corner away from the exit. Never understood that. Came back home, put up the groceries, and then I laid down. The kids were still asleep, so I didn't have to be up, and I never wake someone up before they have to be up, unless we have somewhere to be. My mom was home, by the way, if people thought that I left my kids unattended. My mom was home. We all, 6 of us live in one great big huge 4,000 square foot house. So she was in her room, and the kids know that if they want to wake up, they can just crawl in bed we just crawl into her room until everyone wakes up, and that's typically how the kids are. So I would lay back down, went to sleep, woke up with an enormous muscle cramp in like the arch of my foot, to where I could not bend it, and I could not, because it hurt, because I sprained it, of course, and so I could not get it to stop. So, and I could not try to, I couldn't stand up because I couldn't put any pressure on it whatsoever. And normally, in order to get rid of like a muscle cramp, I have to like straighten out my foot and everything, and I have to like put pressure on it and I make it stop. Yeah, no, it's not happening. So we didn't have these beautiful things. These came to me like at 2 a.m. that night. So Saturday morning. So the only thing we had in the house was my mom's cane that she sometimes uses, and she handed it to me, and she goes, "Here, trying to walk and you can't put pressure on your foot to do anything hurts. Like, it is the most excruciating pain." I told my sister that maybe worse than labor, and she was like, "I don't think it's worse, I think it's different." I'm like, yes, definitely different. I would take labor over this any day, but so yeah, I put this stuff on it, which is my hot pepper shebang muscle stick. Put this on it, and I put some Bach flower essence on it, and it helped relax the muscle so that I didn't have to take pain medication, because if I don't have to take pain meds, I won't take pain meds. I'm that stubborn. So it finally, Saturday came about, and I was able to walk a little bit. I still used the crutches on Saturday, and Sunday I was using the cane, and then today, which is Monday, I've been able to walk without it. It still hurts like the dickens. It still hurts, and I still elevate it and everything, but it's just painful. So our second week of school, we pretty much, it was a free-for-all because we barely did anything. We did. So yeah, this week, week 3, will be so much better. In fact, we've already done some, we've already done some, what's the word I'm looking for? Some school stuff today. So we've already done our schoolwork for today. So we're pretty much, and my daughter got to learn about Kentucky history today because she watched a thing on Cassius Clay. And to me, if you say Cassius Clay, I automatically think of Muhammad Ali. Not so much. Apparently, Henry Clay had his dad's name was Cassius Clay. And so they were doing a reenactment where they had people dressed up as the people in history on KET, which is our version of, it's where you can find like PBS shows, downstairs. And so she was watching and learning about that, and about the Emancipation Proclamation, and the how we ended up buying Alaska, and how it was used to be called Russian America, and all that stuff. But she learned that today, and so we called that bonus. We did that. That was bonus. But yeah, so that is our second week recap. A little bit of third week Monday for you. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.